You're watching Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPreps.com. I'm Ralph Nickerson. Braylon Addison and the 12-2 Hurricanes at Hightower High School are taking their show on the road, straight down I-10 to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Today they take on San Antonio's 10-4 Mavericks of Madison High School. Madison gets the first possession and finds out early that this Canes defense is going to be hard to run on. 3 and out, and the ball goes back over to the Hurricanes. Addison has 2,000 yards passing on the year. The problem with stopping his pass is you force him to run. That's where he is at his best. 42 yards into the end zone, touchdown Hightower. After Luis Perez kicks the extra point, it's 7-0 early. Number 2, Marquez Wofford, is averaging 8 yards a carry on the season for 2,000 yards. But he has not gone up against a defense with this kind of speed. Galen McAllister also is averaging 8 yards a carry, but he's stuffed at the line. Mavs are able to get the ball deep into Hurricane territory. Quarterback Justin Jones hits Kayron Davison with a 10-yard touchdown pass to put Madison on the board. Garrett Carson comes on to kick the extra point and is good. Tie game 7-7, still in the first. I went to see a football game and a track meet broke out. Addison running in the open field and picking up big yards. He runs out of bounds and watch the late hit. Elbow to the head right in front of the Hightower's bench and no call by the ref. Not a good move going after one of the best players in the state in a big game. How will Addison respond? By doing this. A 40-yard strike to Ryan Nelson, putting the ball on the 1-yard line. From there, it's just a matter of getting behind that big offensive line and getting the push. Addison in for his second rushing touchdown of the game and his 16th on the year. Perez comes on to kick the extra point, is wide right. No good, and the Canes lead 13-7. Madison's next possession. Quarterback Justin Jones doesn't run much, but when he does, he's averaging 6 yards a carry. This time, he gets the 6 yards and then some. Jones takes it 55 yards to tie the game. After the Carson kick, the Mavs move ahead 14-13 with 3.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. But Hightower answers back. With who else? Addison. When he gets in the open field like this, you're not going to catch it. 66 yards to pay dirt, and his third touchdown coming in the first quarter. Hightower leads 20-14. Madison opens the second quarter strong. Jones fires a rocket to Byron Daniels from 5 yards out. Touchdown Mavericks. They miss the extra point and the game is tied 20-20. Hightower has the ball. They're held to 3 and out and have to punt. Addison's also the team's punter. If you don't get pressure on him, he will run it. First down. Then he fakes the handoff to Wilhite. Up the gut, touchdown Hightower. Addison's 4th of the game, and the Canes go ahead 27-20. I know this is high school, but this is a grown man hit. Derek Smith with a big hit on Jones for a loss. But Madison was not given a free pass to this game. They earned it with plays like this. Jones connects with Daniels, and there's no one in the middle of the field. He takes it 70 yards untouched. Touchdown Mavs. Carson nails the extra point, and the game is tied 27-27. Joshua Wilhite has signed to play his college ball at Wake Forest. He's rushed for 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns. He takes a handoff from Madison. He comes out of the pack and high steps all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, and the score is 34-27. Hightower goes up with 2.5 minutes left to play in the half. Madison goes 3 and out and gives the ball back over to the Canes with a minute to play. That's more than enough time when you have this kind of speed. Addison's able to move the ball up the field, putting his team in scoring position. From there, just give the ball to Wilhite, and this offensive line will lead the way. Touchdown. The Mavs defense has given up big points all year. Their frustration is starting to show. The Mavs go into halftime down 27-41. In the second quarter, Madison has to turn things around. At this point, sportsmanship is starting to fade. Addison had 175 rushing yards in the first half alone on just 10 carries with 4 touchdowns. Check out number 72 as Addison goes out of bounds. No flag. That may be the best hit on Addison by a Mavs player all game. Up 27-41, and the Canes are looking to put this game away. Addison can't find a receiver, so he puts his head down and goes for 6. Touchdown, Hightower. Addison's a little slow getting up, but you can't blame him for being tired. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. Hightower now leads 47-27 after a missed extra point. Then later in the game, Donald Weathersby finds the end zone after a 36-yard touchdown pass from Addison, making the score 54-27 in the 3rd. Hightower's defense may have given up big plays early in the game, but the intensity has picked up in the 4th quarter. First stopping the run, so Jones tries to pass, but is intercepted in the end zone by Brian Smith, the first of 2 on the night for him. In the 4th quarter, the Mavs are able to get into the end zone to make the final score 54-35. The Mavs end their year with a record of 10-5, and the 13-2 Hightower Hurricanes move on to Dallas for a chance to play for the school's first state title. They will take on undefeated South Lake Carroll High School at Cowboy Stadium. Addison finished the game with 229 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns and threw for 1. Joshua Wilhite also had an outstanding game, rushing for 153 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm Ralph Nickerson, and thanks for watching Comcast High School Sports on Demand, powered by MaxPreps.com.